who can see. I guess I'm using this. Oh my god, please. Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. There I am. How you doing? Oh. Yeah, yeah. At least it's in sync, I guess. That's good. It's pretty good. Leave it up there. Where's the... It's okay, go down there. Let me go. Hey! Yabba zibba ting tong! Twitch it. Twitch it, my midget. Twitch it, concrete it. Bridget says hi. Okay, what just happened? What just happened? That was weird. That was weird like your face. Face on the place. Weird like your face. Okay. What? That's good. That's a good. I'm not Italian. Not Italian with my italics and I might phalanx. Where's the thing? There it is. I gotta open the unlimited challenge. Ming mong malinks, ging gong galanks. Galanks. Disable. I got a zing zong zalanks, ging kong kong calanks. Alanks. Alanks? That's not a word. I mean, it is a word. You know what I mean. Hey, hey. Oh, all games. That's right. That's the place I need to go to make sure that it flows. That's the place I need to be to make sure EBD. That's the place that you should go so that you hear all the flow. I mean, all the show. All the show. Ow, my tooth hurt. You ever have a tooth just hurt? Be like, ah. Ever, ever, ever have that happened? Stop it. All right, you go there, you son of a bitch. Dylan. Sorry if I'm yelling. Dylan, you son of a bitch. Is there anything on all games? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, that was loud. Why is that so loud? Oh, it's about to blast me again. Why? I'm gonna butt it. I'm gonna butt it up. Know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. What song is that? That's now playing Clamato Fever menu. I don't know what that is. So there you go. Like, where's my keyboard? Let's see if it. How long is that taking? That sounds like a real instrumentational. Or there it is. That sounds all right. We'll stick with that there. We'll shrinky dink that down there because we don't really need it. We'll deal with that. This is the pre-show. 9 minutes. 9 minutes of showtime. 9 minutes of showtime. I guess I could put a little groove on that. Let the music play. Oops, no, didn't want to do that. We don't something. That's I always play that one song. Yeah, I was working on some music with Rocco and Tony today, and what happened? We started on a new track, just from scratch. Like, yo, let's write. Yo, I'm gonna do the beat, and you gonna write stuff. Yo, let's do that. Like, you know how you do it in the studio. So that worked out pretty okay. You know what I mean? Oh snap! That's loud. Yeah. Yeah. How you feeling me? uh, uh, yeah. Gonna, yo. It's like, I don't know. Let's see if I don't know. A lot of things I don't know. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Yo, it's like I'm on the psych. I'm on them not put the time on the tyke. I'ma just do Papa Willies on my bike. Down the street, maybe down the turnpike. Maybe it's you or maybe it's me. I don't know if it's gonna be like S to the G to the double E to some we. Yes, Xbox S is the best place to play. Yes, I'm just gonna say every time I'll be watching it in 4K. True in my eyes, and you see that I don't lies like Trump and say something and that's not real, that's not true. I'ma just keep going till your face is blue. Then you could chill in the corner with the PS2, cause the PS4 is whack, son. PS2, ha. When I rock, when I roll, everybody wanna just steal a little soul from me. I not someone know when that's gold for me. Let me see if I can do it and it blow for me. I'ma just when I rust, when I bust. Everybody wanna just see what I thrust. You like how I roll my R's, you just stars, you can see how far I goes, I flows, I just wanna shows everybody on the planet Earth how I flow, blows, I said that already, I'ma just go, I'm tired, I'm out of breath, man, what the hell, I'm about to catch some death, I'm about to go deaf, I'm about to go blind, I'm a right eye, why, right eye blind, yeah, that's me for real, and I'm just gonna do, cause just know how I feel, yo, man, it's still not him, it's me, I'ma just be like the double E, Esgee to the double E, when I free flow, when I be Bo, Zizo, everybody like Tim Tebow, throwing sacks and quarterbacks and blips, I don't know what I'm saying, it don't make no sense, but that's okay, cause I'ma just do it all day, a day, parlay, what I say with the Pirates of the Caribbean, I'll be just being, I'm a super duper, super Puerto Rican being, Caribbean, Chinese man from Cuba, Florida, New York, I don't care, I just want a fork and maybe a spork and maybe a knife, I just want to see, oh yeah, Bridget, my wife, she says hi, everybody hi, everybody, I'm a too, I gotta write something to that. Zaga, 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 zaga. I'm gonna write something to that. Oh snap, who's that? A deaf person here. I swear when I'm on stage it's rage. Massively round cheers. Why you so abrasive? Vocal vibration, bass, mouth infiltration. I can't remember the words. Now, brown downtown nation. When it, man, so it's hot, chilling a lot. I mean, bad boy Jamaicans, top off the locks, stone, on. The vision is clear. We can go eye to eye or flow for flow. We can go city to city or show to show. Ain't nobody go for broke and act like you already know. No fear. Or bullet to bullet. Just let you know how to pull it. Stuck on stupid and trying to press. That one's alright. That one's okay. I don't like that one. That's too pretty. Oh yeah. Oh, what's up, AD's Ads 05? Thanks for showing up, flowing up, blowing up. Let's see what I got. I just wanna just do it a lot. I'll be like on top like pop records. I don't care cause I'm that bastard. Rhymes aren't my I'm sorry, I'm trying to freestyle, but I can't, so I'm gonna try again. Let me see if you could be my friend. Just follow me on top so I could be famous. Maybe I get a job at Microsoft and make 6 figures and such. That'd be cool. Or maybe Sony. I don't really care. Just give me that money. That was bad. I'm gonna retort, rewind. Let me see if I can find better rhymes in my arsenal. Maybe I can see the personal. That with personal business, I don't know really. Let me see if I can do it like this. Everybody wanna just do it like that. I'ma just sing songs, that. I'ma just write to the song one day, maybe. I don't really know. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I can really flow. I'ma just do this down on the woo wrist. I'ma just do, like the blue list. Blue list and do list and do list. I'm like Dragon Toothless. Maybe you can see me. Maybe I can see you. Maybe we can see we. When I rock, when I roll. Everybody wanna just catch a bit of my soul. I don't know what I am. I am out of control. Let me take a drink real quick before the hook. This is supposed to be the hook? I don't remember how. I wrote this track like 1,000 million years ago. I don't remember how the track go. I don't think I formatted it to anything. 2 minutes to showtime. Break down. Break down. Break down. Break down, yo. I'ma just break it down. Everybody wanna see y'all breaking clowns. Sound phony, like a PS4 pony, or an Xbox. Let's stop. Let's do these all night. I just wanna see if I can do whatever I need to when I see you, and I blow up the spot. Wee boo, bee boo, blips and all of that. Sip, sop. Let me just stop. Stop. Maybe the stop. Oh, that's the hook right there with the It's coming up. Yeah, that's the hook. I don't know if I can write to this. There is I mean, I can write to anything, but that's the hook right there. If there were to be a hook, how would I do it? I'ma just win in the flow. I'ma just go. I'ma just flickity flop. I'ma just blippity blop. I'ma just stop. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will just come on the go. I'ma just flow. Yeah, buddy, how you feeling? Hey, muddy, I'm just bailing. I'm on my phone and I don't know how to follow you. Oh, you did it. Thank you. Adzo5. Preach. This is just a pre-show. I usually just talk. I'm just fooling around right now. 1 minute to showtime. It's the R9 cast. It is 1 minute to showtime. It's the R9 cast. Oh man, that's one of those. Like, hey girl, this is the R9 cast, the official blind dish of Congo Christian Super Dope Show for S49.com. I'm Esgee, aka Stephen D. Gibson, aka Electron Bandit, and this is the midnight hour. This is the funk lounge. We gonna get down, girl. This is how we do it. Doesn't that sound like one of them? Yeah, yo, and then you just kick it off smooth like you LL back in the day, but you better. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let me see. Oh, that's the hook right there. Let me see. Hold on. Let me let the hook ride. Let me let the hook ride. Let it flow and splash all over my body though. Let it flow and splash all over my body though. See, I don't even know if this is showing up on All Games Chat, but you know what? Here we gonna go. This is gonna be the last one. Yo. I'ma just take a little bit of a second so I can acquit myself to maybe get a little bit with this fine lady. She's very beautiful, and I'ma just sit here pitiful because I'm too scared to step up to the plate and maybe conversate with the female in front of I just want you to be the apple of mine. Maybe I could do a little bit of flow, or maybe I could spit some science for you and you'll know that I am super serious and we could do this curiously. Well, the words are escaping me. So you make me nervous, girl. I can't even speak words. It's like it's all your funky curves that just want to take my whip and ride around. Is hip. Sorry. All right, that's enough of that. Stop it. Thank you for enduring my ramblings of freestyle idiocy. That was great. Woo. That's how you get warmed up. Anyway, I appreciate Adzo5 for the follow. You are the person. I was going to say the man, but I don't know if you're man or female, so I will say that a man or a female. That's so stupid. It's like man or woman is the opposite, which is weird because woo. Anyway, appreciate it. I say preach because I like the 10-minute podcast. Rip. I'm going to say rip, even though it still exists. Thank you, Tiger Claw, in Discord. It still exists, but, you know, Sasso and the boys aren't on it, and the dudes that they gave him, the dude that gave it to, hasn't done it in like 4 months. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to disqualify. Fee-man. Oh, that works. That work. Actually, I'm gonna use that. Thank you. Stolen. I mean, with your permission, I would like to license that terminology from you under the Universal Guide of Freeness, whatever it's called. The international use it for free all you want rule. That one. Yeah, that. Okay. Thank you, Tiger Claw. If ads 05, if you ever get home, or if you're not home, you can go and listen to me. I know you're on Mixer, which is cool. But if you just want the audio version, well, actually, you can do audio on Mixer too. So, but if you want to be part of the Discord, we have a Discord channel. Go to allgames.com/live, and then boom, you can click right there and jump in to the Discord. From there, it's a little Discord thingy, and you go blip bloop, and you're in there. And that's good, because there's people in there. Tiger Claw's in there. He's probably going to put, did you see the movie of the movie? I'm like, no, Tiger Claw. I'm not a movie crazy person like you who sees all the movies all the time. That's what Tiger Claw does, which is good. I mean, I wish I could. I mean, I don't think I have the... It's not that I don't have the attention span. I'm just like, I don't... allgames.com/live. It's simple. All, like ALL, then games, all together. You know I spell games, right? GAMES.com/live. Easy. All you gotta do is that. And you go there, you pop in the Discord. You know what? I don't know if, because I don't use Discord on my phone, because I'm a, how do you say? I'm a Neanderthal. When I grew up, 1,000 years ago, they said Neanderthal. Now it's all Neanderthal. And there's an H or something on the end. I forget how to spell it. So I'm like, how do you say it? I don't know. Neanderthal. That's how they taught me when I was a kid. So excuse my archaic pronunciation. But anyway, my point was, I have no idea. Just totally forgot it. I'm also on Twitch. I'm simulcasting. So I'm on Twitch. R9Cast on Twitch. It's R, the number 9, and cast on Twitch. You got me on Mixer. Esgee. Esgee on Mixer. And the All Games Discord server is at allgames.com/live. So tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your cousin, tell everybody, go over there and populate. But don't hate or discriminate. We're all gamers there, so we have fun. Some of us are more trolly than others, but we're like a functioning family. We're a dysfunctional, functioning family. Not dysfunctional in a seriously, oh man sense. It's just like some people are like, whoa. Some people are like, uh-oh. Some people are like, yeah, I like you. Some people are like, that's the daddy. Baby, quiet. You know what I mean? Don't say that, because daddy will ban you. Daddy, but that sounded a little, I know. People have really, some people, like myself, have doity minds. And you say, daddy will ban you, sounds like a dirty thing. That's like, instead of daddy will spank you, daddy will ban you. Delighter, you know what, Delighter? In chat. Delighter, Bridget literally told me before I came in here, she said, tell everybody in All Games that I said hello. And then I was like, whatever. I was like, whatever. But yeah, I have a plan. I have a plan. But also I have a plan to bring her back. I mean, she was never uninvited or anything. It's just my setup is kind of prohibited. It's hard to do it with her with this setup. I have to get some more microphone. No, I don't. I have to get another audio thingy for my other computer, so I can get the audio from the other computer into the other. It's a lot of computers. Anyway, but yeah, that's what happened. So, I mean, I showed this last time that I have my old M audio Jimmy Jam taken apart, and I never fixed the cap on it. So that's I don't even know if that'll ever work again. But whatever. Yeah. So yeah. So what are we talking about this week? Red Dead? That's what everybody's talking about, right? I go on the internets and looking at videos. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the best game ever created. And it was funny to me. I think I'm losing my voice. I think that boy got okay. So Rocco has been sick for like a million years, even though he's only 14. Still, that boy was coughing up like he's got the pneumonias, right? And I'm like, every time he coughs, he go, you know how when you cough and it's like you sick, and it's like, yo, you got something in there, son. That's like, is there like an alien embryo in your throat? Because it sounds like you're a little congested. Anyway, he coughing like he's about to die. You know them when the old people dying, the die cough. That's what it sounded like. It was deep and heavy. It had 3-dimensional sound coming out of it. I was like, dang, son. And every time he did, I was like, ew. And every time, ew. And I tell him, look, man, sounds like you got something needs to come out. Why don't you try to get that out? And he's like, I'm like, yo, man, you got to, come on, man. You got to hawk that bad boy and spit it outside, please. Don't, Slaughter Frog 25. I kind of like that name. Rub it. I don't know what that means. I mean, I can take my own meaning to it. Rubet, meaning either it's a misspelling of rubbish, or rub it like the lamp, like I want the knife, please. Or it's a slang for a bad word about me, maybe. I don't know. Who put this up here? Wow, that's not. DC Nate put a clip of Trump not saluting. Remember what an outrage it was for Fox Wingnuts when Obama saluted with a cup of coffee in his hand. Imagine he had neglected to salute at all. Thank you, Slaughter Frog 25. Preach. They will destroy his POTUS for this. Excuse me. I'm still waiting. Wait, I gotta look at this now. Let's pull this over to here. Oh, wait. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Yeah, I can see it, right? Okay, yeah, I can see it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. Is it gonna play? It's gonna play. I don't. It's not playing. Is it gonna play? It's not playing. Well, anyway, he didn't salute. What do you say? At least. Remember, at least he respected the military enough to even salute. And what's with his umbrella? Isn't smart enough to know how to fold one? You don't have to answer that. Okay, that's the political section of the R9 cast making fun of Donald Trump. He makes it so easy. Why do you think like the comedy? I was about to say. The comedy business is booming right now, because Trump is like a bottomless well of wealth and jokes. It's like when Obama's president, it's like, dang, you can't really make fun of him. You could kind of make fun of the fact that he's like Key and Peele did it, where like one was being Obama, all like, American people, right? And then the other dude was like saying what he really meant, like all angry and stuff. Like, this is how Obama really feels. So I was like, okay, that's all right, that's funny, But you can't like make it like, oh man, Obama can't spell and he can't be talking right. He doesn't speak English right, and he lies a lot and says no. It's like, I mean, I'm sure he lied, but he was smooth about it. He was like, I'm inconspicuous when I lie. But Trump just like, okay, I said that was it, and that was it. This is not a political show. This is a show. The politics are about video games here, not about the actual politics. Because I already voted, and yeah, my bad rap. What's wrong with what? Oh, rap? Huh? Say it again. Huh? I don't. Okay. No, I can't rap. I only rap during the pre-show. The rest of the show is me talking about video games and stuff. The Red Dead. Usually how Sony be messing up, because I like Xbox. I have all the PlayStations except for the 4. I've been waiting. I should have like took my old Xbox and like got my $200 from GameSpot and got me a old raggedy PS4. Actually, you know what? Truth is, I like the PS4. Oh, okay. You're trying to paste your rap. Oh, okay. Yeah. Put that in there. I'll read it. I'll see what it's saying. What you saying, Kajudo? Kajudo's in Twitch chat. None of these comics have made me laugh with their Trump jokes. Ain't nothing funny about what he's doing and saying. The impressions are played. I'll agree with you, Kajudo. The impressions are like, they're a little bit. I mean, some are. You can't pitch your rap. That's all good. He's a traitor. I didn't say. I have everything up to the PS3, but I got them all for $20 each because I'm no fool. Come on, son. I know what the PlayStation's worth. That's bad. I'm sorry. I keep doing that. Like, you know, I don't throw them under the bus. I just throw them on the ground, and then I push the bus down a really slight inclined hill, so the bus slowly crushes their legs. You get it? So it's not as bad as throwing you under the bus, but you might end up under the bus, depending. You know what's the funniest? The funniest thing, Kajudo? I don't know if you watch it, but The Daily Show with Trevor Noah is the funniest commentary as far as comedians, because he's a comedian, all right? He's the funniest thing that goes on Trump because he feels more genuine. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, he's like a nice dude. He's not ugly. You know, that helps. Not saying Stephen Colbert is ugly, but he's 50-something, and Trevor Noah's a young dude, and he's a millennial. That's what you're gonna say, you know. So he relates to more people, and I would argue that most people would think that Trevor Noah is more attractive than Stephen Colbert if they're not racist, because racists would be like, no, he's part that bad word, and I don't like them bad words in my country. I'm a nationalist. I'm sorry, I thought I was gonna stop about, but you got to be talking about this. Anyway, I'm not gonna. So we're gonna talk about video games, but no, I do agree with you, Kajudo, with the Trump impressions. There's one dude on Comedy Central that does it overly exaggerated, and while I can appreciate the lampooning of it, the just overdoing it, it's just you can't listen to him that much. It's just way out of the. Okay, just I haven't watched the Daily Show ever. I will give. No, it's Daily Show is a good show. It's cause like I watch the Daily Show and then I watch Late Night with Stephen Colbert, and like if I wait, I like Stephen Colbert's show because his band, John Baptiste and Stay Human, they're a good band. They're like they are. You know what? The Roots are dope. But these dudes, yo. I mean, they were playing something. They could play anything, basically. And then they have guest people. Like, they have guest jazz musicians. They have guest singers. They're good. They're so good. I mean, I know they have guest people on Tonight Show, too. But I'm just saying. The Roots versus Stay Human, John Baptiste. Nah, John Baptiste got a lock. And he's doing tours and stuff. He's got jazz albums and stuff. He's from Louisiana, but he's good. Kazan says, so I voted yesterday. I have doubts that the Democratic governor candidate is going to win. His name is Jealous. Wow. Wait, where are you at, Kazan? Like, what state are you in? Because that's interesting. Because I wish I lived in Texas so I could vote for Beto O'Rourke. Because he seems like a cool dude. And he used to be in the band. So I'm like, yo, that's dope. Kaiju says, I like Steven as a person, but I can't watch his show unless he has a good guest. I like Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel's all right. And every once in a blue moon, I'll watch Seth and that. Seth, I can't watch Seth. Seth is too. He's a good guy. I'm not gonna say he's not a good guy, but I like. Okay, here's the order. Kimmel's cool because he does a lot of good. I like Kimmel better on the Man Show when they first did it with him and who was he on with the Man Show? Oh, Adam Carolla. Him and Adam Carolla on the Man Show was dope. That was the best. I was like, oh my god, this show is so dope. But it came in the perfect time because it was before all the Super Women's Movement Part 2 came through. You know, it was way before Me Too, but a show called The Man Show would not fly today, and The Man Show as it was would not fly today. They'd be like, oh, yeah, we're not doing that. Because they had every show. If y'all know, at the end of every show, they had girls jumping on trampolines. And they're in bikinis just jumping in slow motion. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. All right. It's just so. But it's the Man Show. So it's pretty. It was a funny take on it. It wasn't supposed to be misogynist or anything. But, of course, people would think it that way. Because stigmas and stereotypes stuff. Kajia says, I only watch the CBS Fat Dude when he does his crazy Friday night show inside a fan's house and they play hide and seek and carpool karaoke. That's cool. You know what I like about, what's his name? Wow. The fat guy. I forgot his name. Wow. Corbin. Whatever his name is. He, when they do the rap battles, that's pretty good. Even though it was written out. Who was it? He was battling... I think it was Keanu Reeves or somebody. It was like crazy because he battles like actors. He doesn't battle like actual rap. Well, I think he might eventually, or sometimes, but usually rap like just actors. And I was like, it was funny. It was because they diss each other. I was like, okay, that's all right. So when they do the rap battles, that's tight. I haven't caught them in a while, so I gotta go look for those videos. But they're entertaining. It's like the best part of that Nick Cannon show, Wildin' Out. It's the best part of that show, except not that show, because the rap battles. Burr says better than Trump, not DeSantis winning and actually be able to do stuff. Better than Trump not winning, DeSantis winning. Wait, better than Trump, not DeSantis winning and actually be. I don't understand what Burr was trying to say there. I know he said maybe the nut is supposed to be not, but I don't know what he was saying. I voted Democratic candidates in Senate state and the one federal seat. Okay. Well, what state, though? I don't know. Illinois? There's no Republican candidate in Illinois? Are you serious? That's crazy. Okay. Enough of the... I figured a Republican governor... I figure with a Republican governor, and God knows with the prez, we'll need something to balance. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I did that. What I did was I did actual homework, so I opened up the ballot because I did it by mail because I was like, if I'm gonna vote, I'm not gonna sit online for half an hour or whatever it is. Last time I voted to vote, I was like, no, I'm not doing that again. So I looked everybody up as I was went down the list. Boop 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 boop. Dude, did you see? Okay, this is gonna be the last thing, and then we get into video games. Did you see? It was DeSantis versus Gillum. We're in Florida. It's DeSantis versus Gillum, right? And they're doing it. They had two debates, or whatever. The last debate, Gillum tore him up. I was like, oh snap! And for reference, if you guys don't know what these guys look like, DeSantis is a white dude. He's handsome, whatever. His wife is handsome. I said that because she's in the commercial and said because he's my husband. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay, that's a commercial. And then Gillum is a black man. He's brown, but he's whatever. You say black, he's African American, whatever, right? And he's clean cut, super well spoken. I think he's more articulate than Obama was because he doesn't have like that. Because Obama has kind of a way of talking. It sounds like an accent, but you're like, where are you from again? Well, like, I don't know where Obama's from. If you just hear Obama's voice and you're like, I don't know where you from. You from Chicago? For real? You're from Chicago? You don't sound like you're from Chicago. I don't know where you're from. It sounds like he's from, Alabama or something, but lost the accent, but kept the rhythm and intonation, but just lost the twang. Anyway, Gillum tore him. There's one line he said. I'll never forget it, but it epitomizes like the most of the situation around Trump and a lot of these candidates. He said to him, I'm not saying that DeSantis is racist. I'm saying that the racists believe that he's racist. And I was like, oh snap. And I mean, come on. That's something that I already kind of felt, but someone to articulate it in that way and just like boom, 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 not triple word, just boom, in a debate. And you saw, and they had buy screen, right? So Gillum's here, DeSantis is here. You see DeSantis' face, and he's like, oh man, forget that dude. He's like that. I was like, oh, he lost that debate just with that one, just with that one little. I voted for Gillum, by the way. Anyway, that's over now. We're not talking about that. I know it's coming up. We got 2 weeks before the whatchamacallit. But is it 2 weeks or 12, 11 days? Whatever it is. We talk about video games because we want to escape. Want to talk about Dead Red Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2. Want to talk about how I was listening to a few podcasts and stuff, and they're talking about how blah blah blah, how it's good. I mean, it's Rockstar, so when they put out a game, it's usually super dope fly. Especially now, they spent 5 years on it. They got like 500 people working on it. It better be good, you know. And it's not the perfect game, but it's 98 on Metacritic. Beat God of War, like what? But God of War? Get out of here with your gray ass makeup. This for real man right here. Put on his cowboy hat and rip off some tobacco. Ding. This real man's over here. Ain't no kids or women's. Well, they got women's. I'm sure they got kids too. Women's. I said twice. Well, I said 3 times. But so what's his name? Morgan. What's his first name? George Morgan? No, it's not George. I should look it up. Oh, Burr says he voted for the. Yeah, I voted for that too. I'm sorry, we're going back and forth. I have a tangent. I voted for the Stop Greyhound Racing. I definitely do. Yeah, a nice thought, but doesn't belong in the effing Constitution. I agree, but if that's what we need to do to get it to stop, because dude, who is going to Greyhound Racing? Like, yo, I gotta see my dogs race. Dude, that's like 1932. Come on, son. I mean, they got horses racing. That's, I don't say it's bad enough, but at least they treat the horses better than they do the dogs. So, yeah, they don't need to race. Look, just breed the Greyhounds, right? And offer them for adoptions because Greyhounds are dope dogs. I'd be like, yo, give me a Greyhound. Like a regular puppy Greyhound that I can raise to a regular doggy dog. And it'd run around and like be a dog and dog. And it'd be a puppy and stuff. And then, you know, and I pet it and love it. Do that. You know, you could probably make as much money breeding and raising and selling Greyhounds than you are racing them. That's probably not true. But if you charge enough, people will buy a Greyhound for a couple $1,000s. I don't want to do that. Don't charge that much, please. I don't want. Oh, they're going all crazy in Discord. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna read. Well, I'm gonna edit some of that stuff because I don't want to incriminate anybody on this show. So I'm gonna say I get on as life as a blank blank. I'm a wanker kind of person. I like football and getting high. I like to contemplate blank. But when I start to daydream, my mind turns straight to sweets. Oh. Do I love sweets more than blank? Do I love sweets more than blank? I use the word like dickhead and weed. I like to use words like weed. But when I stop my talking, my mind turns straight to sweets. Yeah, you got to stop that. Because I had a sweet tooth really bad when I was a kid. I also bit my nails when I was a kid, but I don't do that anymore. Went cold turkey. I was like, that's it. Tired of my fingers being hurting. Yeah, well, the thing is, right, your body is here, right? Well, this is where my body is, but your body's there, and your body will crave certain things, right? So if you're constantly eating sweets, it's going to always eat. It's kind of like, you know, you roll the snowballs, going down the hill. You have to cut the sweets, but, like, don't go cold turkey on the sweets because you're gonna feel like crap. You're going to get headaches, all that stuff. So I'll just, like, back it down. Cut out the bread. Cut out the sweets. Use Splenda. Is it Splenda? No, stevia. Use stevia instead of sugar and all that stuff. I mean, I have some stuff. Like, I put maple syrup, like real maple syrup, not that cornstarch. I put real maple syrup in my coffee in the morning. and maybe a couple of things during the day, but that's it. I don't drink sodas. If you drink soda, stop that right away. Stop it right away. Because I stopped drinking sodas a long time ago. I mean, I have a Coke or a Sprite once a month. And the blue, like, I'm having this pizza. Just give me some Sprite, let it wash it down. You know, just like a cheat day. You know what I mean? But other than that, Kaji says, why is it a sweet tooth and not a sweet teeth? So it's a sweet gut and not a tooth. It's a sweet. I don't know what it is. Just, yeah. And also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, cancer, like sugar helps fuel like cancers and stuff like that. That's like the food of cancer. So just to be healthy overall, just cut down the sugar. Because you don't need that much. Because sugar is fuel. This is the whole thing between like ketosis and sugar-based fuel. Like your body uses carbohydrates or it uses oils. I don't know if it uses both. I mean, I guess you can get your diet to a certain percentage that you eat just enough sugar that it'll use all of that up and then switch. It'll go on ketosis and use the oil. So if you eat like, say if you eat salmon and broccoli and a candy bar, it might use all of that. Maybe. Or maybe the candy bar is enough sugar to hold off until the next time you eat sugar. But if you just eat the candy bar and salmon, whatever, and then you don't eat sweets for like a week, you'll switch and you'll go into ketosis, and then you'll start burning oil, and then you'll feel like crap when you do the switch, but you'll feel better. You'll have more energy, your brain will work better, and all that good stuff. So, yeah. So, you know, I've never gone into ketosis. Not that I can't. I mean, I was thinking about doing a fast. Like, yo, I'm just going to do a fast. But here's the thing. Like, people say, do a fast. It's like, it's not like drinking water or drink black coffee and just water. No. You can do a fast where it's not an actual fast. You can eat some stuff, but it's a very limited diet. So it's technically a fast, but it's not the traditional what people think of as a fast. So you can eat like some broccoli, some vegetables, no sweets. You know, nothing that will affect your glycemic index, your sugars, you know. So that's part of it. And no meats and all, you know. So, I mean, I was thinking about that because I have high cholesterol. My doctor's like, you got high cholesterol, yo. She doesn't talk like that, but that's how I portray her as. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then I got this thing, and I was like, you know what? I don't care about the diet. So I didn't do nothing for like 6 months. And then my cholesterol was kind of around the same. It was like 20 points higher. I was like, you know what? That's not bad for not really giving a damn about my diet. So I'm good. Because she won't be going statins. I'm like, nah. And now they figuring out that something with statins. Like, yeah, statins aren't good or something. I read about. I was like, that's why. I would rather have to struggle through a different diet, which is not really the case, struggling through a different diet, than take some drug that once I take it, I have to take it forever. I'm like, first, I don't understand that, like why I would have to take it forever. And second, not going to do that. So anyway, we're supposed to be talking about video game. Don't tell me Heck done bought a mother flower. Oh, no, that's Pace. God dang it, Pace. Why are you teasing him? What? I got yellow and yellow? How'd you do that? What was those, the Pikachu? Heck got Pace got a picture of the Switch. Switch! I don't have a Switch. I have this, which is better. 3DS XL, baby. I like it. I was playing Puyo Puyo. I was like, yeah, boy. I got to the last, I think it was a mummy or something. He whooped my butt. I was like, dang, son. Anyway, Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's get to the meat. So I haven't played it yet. I'm not gonna get it until Black Friday. I said to myself, I got enough money. I could go get it real quick. I could be playing it now. But I'm not one of those YouTuber streamer dudes who like, oh man, I gotta play. I gotta be like the first to play it and put a video up and let's play Red Dead Redemption Part 1, Part 29. I've seen it. I was looking at YouTube and there's like somebody's doing Part 45. I'm like, okay, that's crazy. You know that game's like at 70 hours, right? You're gonna play all 70 hours on online? That's what okay. I mean, that's not a bad idea, but that's not me. I can't do that. So people are saying that this is the game of the year already. Game of the year, best game. Look at those graphics, right? And I'm like, okay, it looks good. But I don't, like the first. I remember I played the first one. I was like, this is all right. I mean, it's if you're familiar with Rockstar games, like especially since GTA 4, because GTA 4 was the jump off for the technology that they used in the later game, GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption 2. It's the same technology. I think it's the Euphoria engine where the character movement is based on, which was created for that football game. Remember that football game that had like really good running and stuff? I forgot what it was called. But I think that was the same engine they used. I think Lucasfilm first made it or something. But anyway, Rockstar ended up using it or owns it now, whatever. I don't know. And they're using it. They're still using it, which is good and bad because that's where you get some of their jank is from that animation system. But it's still better than the first Red Dead Redemption. Now, the problem I had with the first Red Dead Redemption is that it's kind of an ugly game. I mean, people's like, oh, it's the Wild West. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, nah, no, they walk kind of funny. And it felt like Bully, GTA. I think GTA 4 was a little bit better. Red Dead Redemption, it just felt like, Marston walked weird. I'm like, he's walking weird. Oh, I love that. I love that Roundup flavored LaCroix. Anyway. So I always had a problem with some of the things about the original, the Red Dead Redemption. The Red Dead Redemption. Now comes the second one. And remember they showed the clips before, like, oh man, look at this. Todd Glass, wasn't Rockstar Table Tennis the game that uses the engine for GTA 5? I believe so, but that's not a good example because it wasn't open world. There wasn't a lot of different characters or movements or cars or anything, so it was very limited. And the Euphoria engine is more about physics and IK inverse kinetics, so how the joints move in the model and stuff. Like once it goes limp, it falls a certain way, based off of the movement restrictions of the limbs. And I guess a little bit of muscle force or whatever. I don't know how they do it. But they make it look more lifelike than just ragdolling and people just go like that. You know what I mean? Ads05 asks, do you like Forza 4? If Forza Horizon 4, hell to the yeah. I'm playing that like crazy. I just unlocked the Goliath, the Titan, and the Colossus. Wait, did I unlock the Goliath? I think I did. So I'm going through each the seasonal whatchamacallit. This is summer right now. So I just earned like the weekly, the daily, and I did all the summer things. So I was like, yeah, this is cool. So it's actually very smart how they. I know we'll go back to GTA. I mean, Red Dead. It's very smart how they did the seasons. Oh, excuse me. The seasons and the the kind of things to do within the seasons. So like each season, you're like, okay, I gotta do this, get this car, this, that. And by the time you're done, next season's already done. So it's like every season they got stuff for you to do. By the time you finish doing it, it's the next season time. So it's like if they keep doing this forever, you can literally play this game forever if it doesn't get stale. But they have download content planned. So if they have Hot Wheels, like I said, I'm getting the Hot Wheel. Anyway, so Red Dead Redemption 2. His name is Arthur Morgan, I think is his name, I believe. Sounds right, right? And at first I was like, I don't know if I like that protagonist. And then the more I see about it, I haven't played it. The more I see it in video form, I'm like, okay, I like him. And then he skinned a bear, so I'm like, all right, this is the best game ever. If you could kill a bear and then skin a bear, okay, I'm in it to win it. Let's go. Because as you know, I don't like bears. Bears are the devil. Sharks, bears. I haven't decided on alligators because they're kind of slow. But they won't let go. They'll drown your ass. Maybe gators. I think they're runner up. Did I say wolves? I don't remember. Maybe wolves, but they're just dogs. But a lot of them are meshed. So bears are number 1. Sharks are number 2. I had some more, but I can't remember what they are. But those are the 2. Bears and sharks. They kick rocks. Sorry. I saw the edge and the bear ate the black dude. I was like, oh, hell to the no. And then Bridget's like, let's go camping. I'm like, you be by yourself. I'll be up in the car, sleeping in the car seat. You go sleep in that rickety, raggedy, thin-ass tent. Is it bear-proof? I don't think so. Anyway, Red Dead Redemption. You kill a bear, that's the game for me. But the thing is like, the type of game it is. And plus, the online's not going to be out until November, I think. And I'm off for like 3 weeks in November because I was like, you know what? My birthday's in November. Thanksgiving in November. Screw you. Taking a month off. And that's what I did. So next week is my I was off today. I'm off every Monday. But Tuesday through Friday is my last week until I'm off for like a month and something. And so I'm going to have fun. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. Remember that part? I'm gonna have me some fun. And he got his head blown. Anyway, so I'll buy it Black Friday. Get me a good deal. Hopefully a good deal. I don't know. You know, if there's a good deal, I'm gonna wait. If there's a good deal. If not, then I'll get it then. And I'll just miss a couple of weeks of playing it. But it's not like it's a game that I need to play right away. You know, I can wait because it's a 70-hour game. You know, it doesn't matter if I start a couple weeks after everybody else. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. That's why a game like that is cool. And then the online will come out next month. And so, you know, if I get it a week or two after online starts, then hopefully they'll fix all the bugs, and I can get into that too. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, so that's why I haven't played it yet and haven't gotten it yet. I'm waiting for them deals. Hopefully I get a deal. Maybe get it for like 30, whatever. Because they always have deals. Best Buy always has like half off or whatever on the new stuff. So we'll see. But looking at, like, what did I watch? Did I watch The Giant Bomb? I listened to the Giant Bomb review of Red Dead Redemption 2. And then I listened to Tim Rogers. I'll say Roy Rogers. Tim Rogers of Kotaku. He's good. I like Tim Rogers. He's funny. And it's just like his reviews. Okay, his review is like 33 minutes long or something like that. Maybe close to 40 minutes long. And then people in Discord was like, I'm not listening to a 30-minute review. I'm not listening to blah, blah. But you put it on and you just sit back and chill. It's so entertaining because he literally makes it like he's so good. If his writing is like his videos, those two videos he put. I watched him do a Forza Horizon 4 video and he did a Red Dead Redemption 2 video. Tim Rogers, Kotaku. If y'all don't know Ads 05, yeah, Kajudo, go find him on YouTube. It's good. It's good. Not now because I'm talking, but later, or if you have time, like a half an hour, 20 minutes or something. And if you don't like him by like minute 5, then just turn it off. But like he did, he was doing like a Western accent, like y'all know about it, and he's kind of like this guy over there. I was like, okay, you know what? All right. And then he was doing stuff like, oh, I ran over. Like he wasn't just like explaining the mechanics or anything like that. He was playing the game, right? You know, it was all clips. But he played the game, and like this one time he stopped. He ran over this one dude and he ran into a dude. He was on his horse, and the other dude was on his horse, and he crashed into a dude on his horse. And so the other dude's horse fell, and he fell, and I guess the horse fell on him and killed him. And then the murder thing happened, and then he had like 2 or 3 witnesses. So he was like describing this whole scenario as it was happening. And he had this Western accent, like he was narrating the whole. It was so good. I was like, you know what? This guy. Kaiju says, can you rob a train? I believe that is one of the missions. I believe it's a story mission. I don't know if you can just rob a train within the world as it is. I don't know. But I do believe that is one of the missions. Because it says, I think at one point he's like, I'm trying to be a good guy, but then they made me hit this guy. Or something. Like you have to hit the passengers and stuff. But you have to cover your face, and he's trying to be a good guy, but they're only robbing from the rich, give to the poor, kind of like Robin Hood. So it's, there's some stuff there. I'm like, okay, I can see how these criminals could be likable protagonists, even though they're the criminals, quote unquote. you know. So they rob the corrupt rich people or whatever. So, but yeah, you could definitely rob a train. That's definitely a mission. But like as far as just a train that's in the open world without the mission, not sure. But you never know. It is Rockstar. They do some stuff. Okay. And let's see. The whole camp thing where it's like it's a Dutch's gang, right? So I forgot how many people are in the well, it's the I don't know how many dudes are in the gang plus their support characters that support the camp. So there's like the thing about the camp is which is kind of cool is like so you're Morgan, and basically how the camp runs is there's a jar, there's a donation jar. So whatever you get when you go to get your jobs, you always got to give to the camp. And he's got a little can like ding ding ding. So remember to give your piece to the camp. Boop. Right. So I was like, oh okay. So you you rob some stuff, give a little to the camp, keep the camp going, you know what I mean? And then keep the rest for yourself. So I'm like, oh okay, that's kind of cool. So I guess you could rob some stuff and boost your camp up and upgrade the camp and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. All right. I wish I don't know if there's any building type of mechanics. Although I don't, I'm not trying to be like Minecraft or nothing, but I always feel that I don't think that Fallout does it right, or Elder Scrolls. I don't think they do it right. But like, who does do it right in an open world? Can't say Fortnite because that's not really that type of game, but it is open world. I don't know. And I guess that would kind of change the mechanics a little bit, but that would be cool if they could add something like that in the game. That would be interesting. So like, I don't know, build a homestead or something. That'd be cool. But I mean, I was looking at the game. I'm like, wow, this game looks really good. And then the more I look at it, like one character, it's like they've been strategic. Well, in the promotional stuff, they've been strategic in showing you the best stuff, right? Because as in all productions, they're good pieces, and then you have 500 people working on it, so you're gonna have one animator that isn't the best, basically. So he animated Homeboy at this part, and I saw one part. I was like, okay, that's the old Rockstar that I know right there. That's it, because it looked kind of janky and like kind of wooden. I was like, okay, this is a Rockstar game. But other than that, I mean, it looked like the facial animation for the most part looked good. I'm like, dang, son. And I was like, I don't want the Red Dead. I don't Western. No, I want Cyberpunk. Give me flying cars. Give me robots and half, cyborg ladies. Give me that. Holograms, lasers. Give me that. I want no cowboys. But I'm looking at this. I'm like, you know what? I might have to go camp. If I'm gonna go, this is the only way I'm going camping. Is in Red Dead. So let me put a camp on my saddlebag. Camp. Give me put a tent on my saddlebag, and give me my fishing pole because there is fishing. And I'll find me a little stream, set it up. I'm good to go. I'll do that for a couple of nights. But yeah, I'm going fishing tonight in Red Dead. This is how I relax without actually endangering my personal self from bears and wolves and such. Because I'll be damned if I die at the hands of a bear. A bear. I'll be damned. I would be, wouldn't I? Because I died from the hands of a bear. I would be dead. I would not like that, Steve. I would not. I said that. That's what I said. Yeah. So people are saying. So 98 on Metacritic. People are saying this game of the year. I'm thinking in terms of basically what I said before. I said Xbox One X is gonna be the #1 choice for third-party games. That's what I said, right? And so I was watching the Digital Foundry and all these other people doing graphical reviews, like, oh, look at the pixel count on this right here. And I'm like, okay. And so Red Dead, I believe the first open-world game that isn't a racing car game, Forza Horizon 4, hello. First character base with characters, horses, trees. 4K, native 4K open world game. 30 frames per second, sure, but it's the first 4K open world game. Native 4K. Now, Assassin's Creed has been 4K, but it's whatchamacallit, resolution, the dynamic resolution. Kaju says, I felt the same way about the first Red Dead. Then I played it and loved it. That's what I like so much about it. They made me like a Western game with a Western story. I hated it. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, Kajito. Because I played the first one, and I was like, I get it. It's not about the Western. It's not about the setting. It's really about the characters. And that's what they've always been good at. That's what Rockstar do. Characters. You know, so they can do any game they want, but characters. And that's another thing with CD Projekt Red. The Witcher 3, like I played The Witcher 2. I didn't play The Witcher 1. I was like, nah. I played The Witcher 2. I was like, oh, this is all right, but it's kind of linear or whatever. It's not really open world. And I played The Witcher 3. I was like, oh, snap. This game is crazy. Even though the controls are kind of whack, you know, the fighting and stuff, you get used to it, but that's a bad caveat. Like, it's like, oh, yeah, you'll get used to the horrible controls. Like, no, they have to be intuitive right away. That way I don't have to be like, fighting. But the characters in Witcher 3 are crazy. Even though Geralt, whatever his name is, even though he's a little wooden and dry, that's what he is, right? But everybody else, like Ciri's dope, freaking Yennefer's dope, the other chick, the other lady, female, dope, the other witch lady, that's dope. The ones you see, all the boobies, the unicorn time, that was pretty good. The Blood Baron hit, that was like, oh snap, that's crazy. It's just, and then the whole thing with the witch in the woods, and I was like, yo, this game is like, ugh. And it was all about the setting was okay. The setting was cool. You know, I like the fantasy type of thing, but it was more gothic fantasy than dragons fantasy, because I don't think there are dragons in The Witcher. I think it's griffins. What else? They had the Boblin, that little baby. Anyway. So, characters. So that's the thing with Red Dead Redemption 2. The characters. So so Red Dead Redemption 2 is a better version of Red Dead Redemption. Basically, of course it is. It's a prequel, but still. I like the fact that John Marston's in it. So they see a young John Marston. He sounds younger. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. He looks younger. They first introduced him, I think, when he got attacked by wolves. That's how he got the scar on his face. Spoilers. Not really. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. All right. Of course, you know he doesn't die because he's in Red Dead Redemption. So that's not a spoiler. But I was like, all right, that's cool. His wife and his kids in it. And it's and you expect, oh, they're going to love it. They're like, no, his wife hates him. So I was like, oh, snap, this is crazy. So, you know, I'm talking about Red Dead Redemption 2, right? And open world Western games. But what am I talking about? I'm talking about how John Marston, his wife, hates him. He's like, you a son of a bitch, John Marston, blah, blah, blah. And but I think she said that because she was worried about him because he got attacked by wolves and he just... Anyway, whatever. Characters. It's about the characters. And the whole... I'd say mystery because I don't know the actual how the demise, I would say, of Dutch's gang happens. I will assume that because Red Dead, the first one, Dutch's gang is disbanded. So we can assume that. So we'll have to see what happens, whether there's like a civil war within the gang or whatever. But that'll be interesting. You know, it'll be interesting to see how these characters, you know, go through that, deal with it, and what happens. And I'm like, yo, all right, I'm good with that. So going back to the hype or whatever. I don't know if there was super hype. I mean, there was hype for this game only because of Red Dead. The first Red Dead Redemption was good, and people expect that plus better, basically. And that's what they got, basically. basically. I sound like Trump. So, like I said, Metacritic's 98. God of War, Metacritic was 90. Was it 94? I don't remember. Holy crap! I gotta look it up now. Let's see. Kaju says the only thing that I don't like about RD2 is its prequel. I hate prequel. It's a prequel. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, I mean, I agree with that, but it's a prequel that has to do with more characters that are interesting. So it's like, it's kind of the best type of prequel. It's like, oh, okay, Marston. So it's kind of like a sequel if it was more of a reunion, like John Marston, like let's say, oh, the first Red Dead Redemption was about John Marston running away from his band and his wife and his kid because he was in trouble with the law and he didn't want to get them implicated in stuff, and he's trying to just clear his name, whatever. That's what Red Dead Redemption was about. And this is the second one, right? So Red Dead Redemption 2 is about John Marston going back to his friends and his band and his family and blah, blah, blah. Just think about that. I mean, I know that's not true. That's not the reality. But just kind of, frame it in the fact that it's John Marston's there. He's a cool character. And all his buddies are there. And they're cool characters too, so it's even more better because of that, So when it's something like that, like I what just popped into my head were the Star Wars prequels and how I did not like them because it was an ultimate set. It was like kind of an ultimate setup, like, yo, okay, Darth Vader. This is about young Darth Vader, but all the while when you're watching the prequels, you're like, okay. He's Darth Vader. He's Darth Vader. Anakin, Annie. He's Darth Vader. He's gonna chop his son's hand off. He gonna die at the end. He's Darth Vader. That's all that was going through my head, so I couldn't enjoy it. And sure, you can say the same thing about Red Dead 2 versus Red Dead, but John Marston, I assume, spoilers, dies in the end of Red Dead, right? But you don't play as John Marston. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you already know what happens to him. So it's all right. I mean, it's good to have him back, but it's okay. But you're Morgan now, So you could be like, oh, I wonder what happened to him, I wonder if he's still around in the Red Dead Redemption timeline. He might be. You never know. Judah says, they can do great characters in a sequel. I feel prequels just jack stories up. I want my games open world and my stories in order. It is in order if you play this one first. What if they remaster Red Dead Redemption in this same engine? That's a good notion. But I don't know if it would look as good because the environment for the first Red Dead was like barren, man. But this one's like woods and stuff. And it starts off in the snow. So I kind of appreciate that. But I do like I said, it doesn't matter if it's in order as long as they treat the characters right and they don't retcon anything and don't mess anything up. Yeah, that order stuff doesn't really bother me that much. I don't know why, but Blade Runner just popped into my mind. So like the original Blade Runner, watch that, blah blah blah. Now I watched the second one now, Blade Runner 2049. That's what it is, right? Yeah, and that's a great movie. It's beautiful, so beautiful, and it is a sequel, so it's a bad example. But I feel that doesn't have, even though it is a sequel and it's in order and the characters are the same, I don't know why I don't like it as much as I think I should. I think it's better than the first one, definitely. But I'm not sure if the twist, spoilers for Blade Runner 2049, Deckard and the lady replicant, Sean Young from the first, had a baby, basically. And that was the whole revelation of the replicants having babies. And the kid that was in the place that was in the bubble girl, she was the kid. She was his daughter. She was, yeah, Deckard's daughter. I don't know. Okay, just says Lucas tried to make the original Star Wars match the prequels, and we all know. Yeah, how that flopped. Yeah, but like I said, I mean, I spoke on that, and I think that's more about, like I said, the characters, not treating the characters right or not having interesting characters. The best character in the prequels, for me, was Obi-Wan, and that's because the actor was good. He did a good job of capturing the Alec Guinness-ness of what Obi-Wan was, you know. So I like looking at Ewan McGregor doing doing Obi-Wan. Ewan McGregor? That's his name, right? Doing Obi-Wan. I'm like, yeah, I buy that as young Obi-Wan. Sure. Yep. Yeah, okay. Delight says, I love Blade Runner 2049. Yeah, man, it's good. I said, man, I have to get the UHD. I have the Blu-ray, and I was so mad. Bridget brought it home. Like, look what that guy's like. How dare you? Should have bought the Blu-ray. I mean, the UHD, the 4K version. And she's like, but this was cheaper. I'm like, I'd spend an extra $5 for the 4K. Come on, son. I watched Logan in 4K. I was like, yo, that looks good. Then I watched Infinity War in 4K. I'm like, okay, that looks good too, but Blade Runner in 4K, come on, son. That's not even a question. So I gotta get that eventually. I even though I have the Blu-ray already, I gotta get the 4K because that's a movie made for 4K. I think it's so beautiful, and how they do some of the special effects, like when they're flying into the city at night. That's the actual model that they built. You know, you figure everything's CG. Nope. They built these big, huge city models, and they flew the camera in. I was like, yo, they are freaking out of their minds. With all the technology they got, they say, you know what? We want it to feel like the original, so let's do like a bunch of millennials, like, let's build a model. I don't know if the millennials built it, but, you know, they built a huge, giant model, like a whole, you know. It looked good, though. I was like, okay, that's you know what? And that's what kind of made the original Blade Runner kind of dope, because it was like, yo, that looks crazy. Look at that. I want to live there. Anyway, Red Dead Redemption 2, that's the question. Will it be Game of the Year? Will it beat God of War as Game of the Year? My feeling on that is yes. Because, A, it's not an exclusive. And I know you might say, well, wait, exclusives help. No, exclusives don't help a game being the best game of the year. Because exclusives are exclusionary. Because it's like, oh, not everybody will play God of War. A lot of people will play God of War, but not everybody will play God of War. And if you look at it side by side, God of War is good for what it is. Part of it is gimmick, part of it is cool, part of it is good, part of it is rehash. There's like, you know, there's kind of things. And then if you look at the characters, like, well, like, which game has stronger characters? Is Kratos a really strong character? I mean, he's better than what he was, but is he as good as like Morgan? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know? And then the other lady, and then Loki, he's in it. And the other dude, forgot the other dude he's fighting, he's in it. I mean, there's certain parts of God of War where you're like, oh, man, that's crazy. You see it when he punched Dragon in the face? That was dope. Or the troll, and then the other troll that did the same animation, but he looked a little different. And then the other troll did the same animation, but looked a little different from the other three trolls. Remember that? So it's like, it's a game, sure. But, you know, it's like, okay, there's some moments that are dope and cool, whatever. Yeah, okay. But are you going to spend 70 hours playing God of War? I don't think so. Now, we're not saying that the longer the game is, the better it is. No. But if a game is good for 70 hours, then, well, you know what? That's a better game. That's a better game. Sorry. You know. And I would probably reckon that it's the way that the open world works in the Red Dead games or Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just like, okay, it's not like God of War or Tomb Raider where it's like it's kind of open-ish world. It's an open-ish world. No, it's an open world. You go here, you go there. There's a bear here. There's you know, you go to the store, you go to the saloon, you go take a bath, get a little help. Go on your horse, crash your horse, kill somebody. Now you wanted. Cops are after you. Pinkertons are after you. You spend a night in jail. You get out. You pay. You shoot some people. Get in trouble again. None of that's a God of War. Well, I know it's not the same game, but it's not open world like that. You can't do that. So they are different games. And Rockstar just makes the best open world games right now. I think that the CD Projekt Red you look, The Witcher is so good. The Witcher 3 was so good that Granted, I don't think. You know what? I'm not gonna say that it's not better than GTA 5 because GTA 5 morphed into something different. So just the base game of GTA 5 versus The Witcher 3, I think I prefer The Witcher 3, but that's only preference. That's only because of the environment, the characters and the mythology and stuff. That's like the GTA Online stuff, GTA 5 Online. That's a whole different beast. That's why GTA 5 is better than The Witcher because of the online. But as far as the main game campaign stuff, I'm kind of on The Witcher. So, and I've always felt that. I mean, Rockstar, they do kind of stuff like tongue in cheek sometimes. Like some of the writing is like, oh yeah, it's super stereotypy. You know what I mean? And that's what they do. And that's satire. That's what their games are. The games are satire, even though they're good and they're well done. They're still satire. So the thing about The Witcher in particular is that it's not satire. It's just based off of a novel this dude wrote, which is a whole another story. We're not getting into that. And it's just it's in this world, and they're taking it seriously. So I'm like, okay, I kind of like this. It's not satire. It's not goofy, unless the character is goofy, but there's not too much of that. What was his name? Cashmere or something? I forgot. There's one character that's kind of funny. But besides that, it's a straight, not straight lace, but it takes itself seriously, and it's really good. So, apply what the formula they did with The Witcher 3 and apply it to Cyberpunk 2077. And I'm like, I'm going to probably like Cyberpunk better than Red Dead, maybe? But that's the thing also is like the open world. The old man grew close. The open world in Red Dead 2 might be more interesting than the open world in Cyberpunk, only because nature, and you can walk in through the woods or whatever, and you can hear the trees and the wind, and what the weather might happen, might rain, snow, whatever. All those things add to the environment, add to the feeling of your experience. Meanwhile, in Cyberpunk, it's just a city, or it's dark city, daytime city, traffic, no traffic, rain, sure. I don't know if it's going to snow over there. Is that LA or something? I don't remember. So, I think the open world of Red Dead 2 might be better than Cyberpunk, but I think Cyberpunk might have better writing and characters than Red Dead. Even though Red Dead's a dope, it's still a little bit on the goofy side on the Red Dead, just based off of some of the things, anecdotally, based off of some things I've heard, and based off of Red Dead and all the other Rockstar games, which I don't really have a problem with. But sometimes I'm like, okay, that's whatever, just okay. Let's get this over. Let me get to the mission, But in Witcher, I'm like, yo, what's the blood? What is he doing? Then he explains that he got drunk, and it's like, oh, so you beat your wife? Is that what happened? Like, no. It's I was like, okay, this is good. And he was sad because the baby and stuff. I was like, all right, you know what? This is just. I mean, this isn't. The Blood Baron wasn't. I think it was part of the main. Was that part of the main quest? I think it was part of the main quest. That's why I think it was so. But it was like, it was multi-tiered. It was like, okay, you talk to the Red Baron. He's got some information about Surrey, where she was at, blah blah blah. It's like, but then he's like, yo, you got to help me out. And then you go and you do it, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay. And then you solve his problem, and it's like, oh man, this is kind of cool because you solve his problem, but while in the process of solving the Blood Baron's problem, it opens up kind of a chapter of the lore of the world of The Witcher, because you're like, dude, The Witcher, Geralt, he's a magician warrior dude. Y'all don't, you just, some people just forget, like, oh, he just got some swords. No, he got magic fireballs. He does spells. He knows all that mystical stuff. People treat him like trash, which is a whole nother layer on top of The Witcher. And so I expect them to kind of layer those nuances of humanity, the prejudices of humanity, and they already have it in there because they have like the different gangs about oh, there's a gang that's into modification, so like they're all freaking robots and stuff. And then there's I guess there's a pure gang or whatever. It's just like kind of different one. They're warring or there's the Militech. Is it Militech? I forgot. It was the military tech lady that's like whatever. I just like it. I'm like, okay, it feels Cyberpunk kind of feels like a little bit of Akira, you know, a little bit of Blade Runner. It's like a little bit of all like the cool 80s cyberpunk stuff that happened in the 80s, and you know, whatever. And I'm like, I kind of like that. That's all the stuff that I like, all in one game. Hell to the yeah, thank you. So that's where I'm at. I'm like, okay, Red Dead's gonna be good, and I think there's room for both. Of course there is. Red Dead's out now. Cyberpunk's not gonna be out for another 29 years, maybe not that long. I'd say 2020. Let's say 2020. Cyberpunk comes out earliest. Probably 2021. I'd say when the new consoles come out. The thing is, here's the thing, and here's the thing that's kind of important. So Red Dead is best on Xbox X, Xbox One X. Now that's my opinion, and it's also the opinion of many other people. I've seen many stories. Forbes had a story about how the Xbox One X, Red Dead Redemption on Xbox One X, Red Dead Redemption 2 on Xbox One X is crazy dope, nice fly. That's not. You know, that isn't a quote. Paraphrasing it, of course, but they showed that. I mean, they said that, and I was like, oh, okay. So they're like, yo, this is you know, when Forbes is talking about how a game is better on a system, that's not good for the other systems that it's on and it's not better for. You know, it's like in talking about how good this is on the Xbox One X. Even if they don't mention the PlayStation 4 Pro, which they kind of usually do, it's hard for. I bet you it's really hard for the Sony people at the top, the Sony leadership to be. I'm just adding letters, to be just sitting there happy, sitting there smiling, like, yay, Red Dead Redemption will sell many PS4s. No. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 will sell more Xbox One X's than it will PS4 Pros. And know what's so funny about that? It's funny because PlayStation has the marketing rights to Red Dead Redemption 2. But all these stories coming out are how Xbox One X is better. In addition to that, first GameSpot did it. You bring in your old Xbox or whatever, you get $200 for your old Xbox. I'm not talking about the S. I'm talking about old Xbox, the original Xbox. $200 for that. And if you buy Red Dead Redemption 2, you get another $100. You get $300 off of an Xbox One X if you buy Red Dead Redemption at GameSpot. That was today. So you probably have 2 seconds to go and get it. Well, if you're on the West Coast, you can go. You got some hours. They probably sold out of the stock because that's $260 for Xbox One X and Red Dead Redemption 2. Come on, son, that's a deal. If I didn't have an X and that deal was presented to me, you know where I would be. I would be like, here's my Xbox. Please give me Red Dead. Yup, that's where I would be. But I got an X already, so I don't need to do that. I feel kind of bad because I'm like, dang, man, I could have saved $300. I got $300. And also, it wasn't just GameStop because I think that ended now today. Best Buy is doing the same thing. They're not doing the same thing. I think they're doing, if you buy Red Dead and an Xbox One X, you get $100 off. I think that's what it is. And well, the GameStop deal was for an X or an S, so it didn't matter which Xbox you bought. I don't know about the Best Buy. I don't know about the Best Buy deal. But, dude, I mean, I'm like, yo, that's freaking crazy. That's a good deal. And I didn't get on that deal. I was so mad. I was like, dang, man. Ugh. But that's okay. I play Forza Horizon 4. Them graphics are so juicelicious. So good. I'm like, dang, son. And I get, like, real close. I have, like, a 50-inch screen, right? 4K. Not HDR, so I'm bad. I'm bad and sad. So I go up to close. I'm like, where the Jaggies at? Oh, there they go. So I'm like 2 feet away from my screen. I can see the Jaggies. There they go. Maybe actually a foot and a half. I can see the Jaggies. Then I go back 5 feet. They're gone. And so here's the thing. Forza Horizon 4, I don't believe has any anti-aliasing on it at all. You don't really need it when you're doing 4K. When you're doing true 4K, you don't really need it at a certain distance. If you have a 70-inch screen and you're 2 feet away, you're going to see Jaggies. But, you know, come on, son, you're too close. But that's not to say you should be 7, 10 feet away. I mean, maybe that's how your living room's set up. But if you're 5 feet away, because like right now I'm about 7 feet away from my TV, right? It's a 50-inch, 4K, whatever, and I can't see any Jaggies. But I can go 3 feet more. I can be 4 feet away and not see Jaggies. That's how good 4K is. So you don't have to be, you know, if you have a desk and you got a 40-inch screen, which is probably if you're sitting that close, you might see Jaggies, but you know, sure. But 4K. So yeah, the next thing I need to get a 4K HDR screen. I'm not too sure which one. It might be this year with Black Friday. I'm gonna have to see. I might have to spend a little chinky chank on the bigger bank. The thing is, I get the 4K HDR, put that in the living room. I only get like 65-inch, 70-inch. I'll get the other 4K when I put it in here, bam, because I need it. I need 4K for my computer screen. Because I have a 1080p 40-inch 1080p right here, which is jerry-rigged together because the backlight broke on it, so the light would come on. But I did the test. I was like, the screen still works. It's still giving me a picture. I just can't see it because the light's not working. So I tore it all apart. I built a wooden frame, and I put all the electronics on, just like here. The speakers are there. The power's there, and the video's there, and so I just did an L like that, right? Instead of made out of bamboo because I had a bamboo thing that I tore apart. And I'm just bouncing light off of the white wall in the back. That's how I'm seeing it. It's very dull. It's not super bright, but it works as a secondary monitor. And I can read chat, so it's all good. It's all good. It's basically a chat monitor. But if I got the 4K screen, then I would use that for probably for video editing, maybe. I think I need a smaller, like 1440p or something. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I got stuff. Anyway, video games. So Forza Horizon 4 is dope. 4K is the best. I'm level 107, I think. I don't know. I'm still working on it. What else is to say about Red Dead Redemption 2? I don't know. It's good. Like, if you guys have any doubt, or if you want to watch a really good review, if you will, of Red Dead Redemption 2, Tim Rogers from Kotaku does it on YouTube. Just go YouTube, Tim Rogers, or just go YouTube and look for Kotaku, and he's on there. Because they only have one channel, and, you know, it's usually him on there. Excuse me. They have other people on there, but he's the best. What else? What else doth happeneth in the world? Let's see. Let's look at some headlines here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, Sony. The cloud gaming battle is coming, and Sony has its game phase on. Let me skip that one. Go to Xbox. Let's go to well. Actually, let's go. Let's go to Let's go to PS4, not Sony. PS4 news, right? So what are they talking about? Like, Red Dead just came out. They should be talking about Red Dead, right? They should be. But first story from GameSpot: the history of Castlevania from NES to PS4. Okay. IGN: Medieval PS4 is a remake, not a remaster. Does anybody care about Medieval? Does anybody care? Okay, so here's the thing. I was in the PlayStation dude back. I've never heard of that game. Before, they're talking about this remaster or whatever. I never heard of it. And then they showed some of it. I was like, okay, that's whack. That's whack. Okay, PS4. Spyro Dragon is back. Watch the new trailer for Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Medieval 4 will be a full remake. Medieval 4. Is there a new PS4 controller? Oh, is it the Scuff? I think it's the Scuff Vantage. That's the PS4 Scuff controller. That's trying to be the Elite. Yep, that's it. That's it. Let me see if I can. That's Venture Beat. Can you see the picture? There it is. So that's one thing that Sony is just I don't understand. Sony is a hardware company. That's where their strength lies. And they're falling behind the hardware game to a software company. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? And how do they continue to be the leaders if they're getting trumped on the thing that they're supposed to be the best at? Right now, they don't have the best hardware console out there. They have no computers because they gave up that game. Their phones are kind of whack. Well, they're better than Microsoft's because Microsoft, I think, quit that too. I think they're coming back with Surface phones, but we'll see. And those might be dope. We'll see. And this whole controller. So Microsoft has the Elite controller. They have the original Elite controller, and they have the white Elite controller, which is dope. And now Scuff is making an Elite controller for the PlayStation 4. But Sony's not making it. Why isn't Sony making an Elite controller themselves? Why aren't they making a first-party, official Sony PlayStation super dope controller? Why is Scuff? Because Scuff made an Xbox One too. An Xbox controller as well. Which was, I think it was $200 or something like that. And the Elite controller is $150. The Microsoft Elite controller that Microsoft makes for the Xbox is $150. So it is the cheapest controller of this type. So how much is this thing? I'm skipping all this stuff I don't care about. So it's $200. So right there, you're like, okay, it's more expensive. Okay, here's the conclusion. The Scuff Advantage is rough around the edges, and that makes it tough to recommend at $200. There you go. That's the first sentence. You know, if Sony made it themselves, I think it would be cheaper. It better be cheaper. And it would be a better controller. I don't know why they're not doing it. I have no idea why they're not doing it. Out of all the things that they bite off of, like, oh, we should do a VR headset. Oh, we should have achievements kind of like it. Oh, we should have online stuff. Oh, we should charge for our online. All the things that they bite, all the things they rip off, the one thing they should be ripping off right now is the thing they're not doing. Why? Here's why. Because they're in the lead. They don't need to do anything. They're just like, yo, we're winning. We're good. They're arrogant. Hubris. That's why it's called a hubris cast. Hubris. They're in the lead, so they don't need to do anything. I don't know. I almost sound like Trump like that. They're in the lead. It's fabulous. Stupendous. No, I can't remember the words. But I'm like, wow. Hold on. Let me just go back to the picture real quick. Okay. The best thing about this controller is that the how do you say? The nubs are offset. That's the best thing about this controller. Because that's the worst thing about the DualShock 4 is that the nubs are like boom, 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 boom. Like, yo, you need to offset, man. You need to offset. Now, I'm a righty, son. You need to offset. Now, what would be cool if they made a lefty controller that where the offset was reversed? That would be kind of cool. But I don't think it would be practical. It would be cool though. So after that, Medieval, Days Gone, PS4 release date. Oh yeah, didn't that get pushed back? Battlefield 5 launch with 60 Hz server tick rate, PC 30 on the consoles. Red Dead Redemption 2 PS4 Platinum trophies requires Red Dead Online. Uh-oh. Well, I'd say make fun of it, but probably it's probably the same with the Xbox version with the achievements. What you got here, Pace? Look how pretty it is. Loaded up a save file, and Arthur is leaning against a tree nearby where I left off. That's kind of cool. What kind of TV you got there, Pace? How big is it? How big is it? That's what she said. How big is it? I said, I'm going to show you, baby. And then I turned it on. I mean, TVs don't really sound like that anymore. They just go because the lights turn on, I guess. Soul Calibur 6 running at 1080p on PS4 Pro. Ultra settings at 1440p on Xbox One X. Every game is getting smashed. The PS4 Pro version gets smashed by the X. I mean, you know, that was only a matter of time before that happens. The Xbox. Oh, this is it. The Forbes article. Let me read this real quick. So this is from Forbes. This was yesterday, I think. Yeah. The Xbox One X reaches new heights in Red Dead Redemption 2 console comparison. Review after review included David Thier's thoughtful and balanced analysis of Red Dead Redemption 2 here on Forbes. Has praised the game's fully realized and beautifully rendered world. This doesn't come at a complete surprise, as Rockstar is renowned for its ability to create rich and immersive open worlds. And the gameplay trailer that preceded RDR2's release are strikingly beautiful. The surprise is that the PS4 Pro footage seen in the trailers is far from the best-looking version of the game. Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Xbox One X stands head and shoulders above all other consoles, Pro included. It's a showcase for the superiority of the One X and may turn out to be the game that exemplifies the best of what this console generation has to offer. Yeah. That pretty much sums it up. Yeah, I mean every. All right, so here's the thing. So I'm looking at a chart here. The chart has the console and the render and the percentage of 4K that it is, right? So let's do from bottom up. So the worst is the Xbox One S, of course, the least powerful. And that one is at 1536 by 864, which is lower than HD, which is 16% of 4K. The PS4 regular, the PS4 amateur, if you will, is 1920 by 1080, and that's 25%. The PS4 Pro is 1920 by 2160, 50%. And the Xbox One X is native, 3840 by 2160, 100%. So the Pro. So here's how they do this, which is weird. But this is how they do. This is how they did Killzone back in the day when they said, "Oh, it's what did they say it was? It was true 1080p, but they did that temporal anti-aliasing or whatever." So that's what they're doing with the Pro. 1920 by 2160. So 1920 is half the resolution, half the vertical resolution. No, horizontal resolution. Sorry. No. Wow. Wait, my brain just... Okay. It is half of the horizontal resolution. Yeah. So they cut the horizontal resolution in half from 3840 to 1920. That's half. 1920 is half of 3840. And then they fake the rest. They temporal by taking the previous frames and information and filling in the blanks, basically, to fill in the missing pixels. And that's why it's softer. That's why it's a softer image overall. That's why it looks way better on the X, because native 4K. They don't need to do any crazy temporal anti-aliasing to get it where it needs to be. And that's where you get the crisp. You get the crispiness. And that's the difference between these games. If you look at God of War, it looks good, right? But it would look better on a system like the X. Like, if God of War is on the PS5, guarantee it's going to look way better. And then you'd be like, oh my God, I didn't think this game would look any better. It looks way better. Meanwhile, you're missing out on, I'm missing out on playing God of War, but I'll wait till Sony gets its act together with their 4K. But anyway, the point is, back when the X came out, I was like, oh, third party, 4K, not 60, but 4K third party. All these third party games are going to be better on the X, and people are going to start buying the X because of that. Now, it didn't happen automatically. Some people said, I want to play the best ones. I want to play my best. The same reason why people bought the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One originally is the same reason why they would buy the Xbox One X over the PlayStation 4 Pro. It's because better third party games over all of them are better on the X. At least they should be. If they're not, then the developers playing. They're not playing. They're not doing their job, basically. So when I said that, people are like, oh, it's all about the exclusives. It's all about the exclusives. Nobody don't care about them old ass games. It's all about the exclusives. And I said, okay, you can say that, and that is partially true, but the real truth and why PlayStation, one of the reasons why PlayStation 4 led early, is leading still now, is because the third-party games look better on the PlayStation 4. And it was cheaper, blah, blah, blah. But that was one of the reasons. You know, I want to play it where it's the best. Red Dead Redemption 2 is showing why that is still true. It is showing that, oh, if you have the hottest game, Fortnite notwithstanding, if you have the hottest game, hottest anticipated, oh my god, this is going to be the best game, oh my god, open world, let's do it. You want to play it on the best system. You want to play the best possible version. The best possible version right now is the Xbox One X. It's not on PC. You can't play a PC version. So, and I think that's one of the things, I heard somebody else say this, that's one of the things that is like, okay, I think Microsoft may have miscalculated this whole play anywhere and all this stuff and doing day and date with PC and console releases. I understand they want to sell units and they don't care where they sell them, which is good, but someone suggested doing like a 30-day window. And I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. You know, you put it out on console first, Xbox One X, blah, blah, blah. Give them 30 days. PC version comes out 30 days later. I think that's a perfect middle ground. That's a perfect solution for them to maximize like sales on console, if not even promoting sales for consoles, and also pleasing the PC crowd, because the PC crowd, they're more patient, especially with a game like this where you don't have to play it, you know, right away. You can just, you know, it's not like Madden where you got I got to play the new one. No, it's like Red Dead. It's a story. It's a single player. You know, just play it. But when online comes out, sure. But that's going to be like a games as a service type of thing, like just like the sequels. I mean, not the sequels. Wow. Holy crap! I just lost it. GTA 5. Sorry. Just like that. So like GTA 5 came out, right, and online wasn't out. Then online launched, and it was hot garbage, a mess, broken. GTA 5 Online was the worst game. And now it's the best game that sold a billion, trillion, the most 100 million. It sold the most. It's the best thing ever created. Multimedia. It's the most successful. Period. So it came out broke. They fixed it. And they kept fixing it. And they kept adding it. And they kept adding it. That's the epitome of games and services, GTA 5 Online. And that's what everybody's been chasing since GTA 5 Online was a success. And I don't blame them. And if they can make games that are that good for that long, yes, please. So when people say, oh, games as a service is bad, I don't want, like, shut up. Just shut up. You want to play single player games all by yourself and be done in 20 hours? Okay. To buy yourself a PlayStation 4, have fun for 20 hours. Meanwhile, 2 years later, I'm still playing the same game because they keep supporting it. I think that's better. That's like that whole scenario. If you're on an island, what game would you get? Like, well, do I have internet? It's a game that works how the game works, whatever. Well, yeah, GTA 5 over God of War. Of course. Come on, son. You know, that's... And even though God of War maybe, look at how the axe flies and it comes back. Yeah, that's cool. But you can't do that for Infinity. You can't. There is no multiplayer in God of War. You know? And people are like, oh, single player. Sony is so foolish, right? They're sitting there bragging, oh, single player games are dead, huh? Blah, blah, blah. Talking and smiling, huh? Hubris. And I'm like, you didn't read how GTA 5 is just the most successful thing ever created ever in entertainment ever in the history of humankind on Earth. GTA 5 is it. And they're sitting there, single player game, Meanwhile, Last of Us 2, Days Gone, God of War, Detroit become all these single player games came and went. Well, some of them aren't out yet, but Detroit. Who's talking about Detroit? Who's still playing Detroit? Nobody. Nobody. Unless somebody just got a PlayStation and somebody gave them Detroit and ain't got nothing else to play, sure, they're playing it. But nobody's like, oh, yo, let's go play some Detroit tonight. Yo, let's get online. But no, you can't because it's not online, not multiplayer. Now, it's not a knock against multiplayer versus single player, but there's a point to it. And that their life is less. Lifespan of the game. Interaction with players. Player count. You know what's important to companies that put out games? How many people are playing your game? It's not about unit sales. It's about player engagement. You say, oh, 1 million people a day playing our game. We got hats for sale. We sell $100,000 worth of hats every day. That's nice for the company, right? Keeps the game alive. You know? That's more successful. How do you think GTA 5 online is so successful? Because of that. All those they keep it expansion. You know? So, I mean, it makes me, I get a little frustrated because Sony's sitting there like having the hubris just pour out of their ears. Like, ha ha ha, single player games, ha ha ha, they're the best, they're dead, ha ha ha. I'm like, okay, true, you make good single player games, but you suck at multiplayer games. Let's look at the history of Sony multiplayer games. And I'm not talking about a multiplayer mode in a single player games, a la Uncharted and The Last of Us. Because that don't count. Because those are weak. And people are like, oh, it has multiplayer. Like, sure it does, but who's playing? Who's playing Uncharted 4 multiplayer right now? Nobody. Everybody's playing Black Ops Blackout. Everybody's playing Bobo right now. Okay, nobody's playing like if there was like a whole bunch of gamers in the room. Like, all right, what you guys want to play? You want to play Uncharted 4 multiplayer? Boo. Or y'all want to play Bobo Black Ops Blackout? Yeah, let's play Blackout. Yeah, I'm shoot you in the face. Everybody's gonna be playing Blackout. Yes, it's newer, but it's actually more fun too. So what you gonna do? So you know, it's like I get it because they need to say things that support their business decisions. Their business decisions to keep making single player games and give up on multiplayer games. They just gave up. They made MAG, and that sucked. MAG was whack. They made SOCOM 4, was that the last one, right? I don't know how good that was. I mean, I heard mixed things about that. What was the other? Warhawk. They just killed Warhawk servers. Warhawk. Warhawk could have been a game that they could have been like, okay, Warhawk remastered. Servers are up. We're going to keep adding little things. Warhawk would have been the perfect type of GTA type of game for them to keep on improving, adding stuff, blah, blah, blah. Throw in the currency to buy some purple camouflage for your tank. Whatever, man. You know, they do it. They gave up. Insomniac's now making single player games. They had was Resistance? No, Resistance was single player too. That's the closest thing they came to a Halo killer, but it wasn't quite there. Pace says, well, I shot an arrow at a deer that was crossing the river. It struggled to swim. Then it swam to the shore and started bucking it. I shot it again. It then kept tripping over itself until it fell. Started groaning in pain. I walked up to it and stabbed it in the heart with my knife. Then I skinned it on the spot. What the frick? Yeah, man. Now just imagine that was a bear and smiling more. Because that's what would happen. Because bears are evil. Bears are evil. But yeah, man. Red Dead is good. I'm going to get it and get it. Later when I get it, when it's going to be on sale. I'm probably going to break. I'm probably going to break down and get it before Black Friday. But that's my plan. I'm going to plan to. Because I have like 3.5 weeks off. I'm like, dude, I could play the hell out of that game if I had it now. And I was also thinking, like, I should probably get the digital version because I don't want to be switching discs. I am a collector of a sort, but I think I'm switching. I think I'm changing because of Xbox and how they're handling backwards compatibility, forwards compatibility. You know, it just makes it more like, oh, it's gonna be like more like Steam, where I have a collection of games. It's kind of like that already. I have a collection of games. I just go in my library, like, oh, what do I want to play? Oh, I got Game Pass. What do I want to play there? So I got Game Pass plus all my games. So I have, I guess, close to like 500 games between the backwards compatibility stuff and the games I bought from 360 and the one, plus the Game Pass games. So I have like 600 something games for my Xbox One that I can play on my Xbox One right now. And I don't even buy a lot of games, but I mean, just the backwards compatibility just helps it out. So, but yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I think that's all I got. Oh, let's we looked at the Sony headlines. Let's go back here. Go back here. Go back here. Okay, looked at the Sony headlines. So let's look at the Xbox headlines. Well, it's PlayStation 4 headlines. Oops, wrong. Go back. Go back. Come on, man. Cortana, you believe? Cortana. All right. Now let's read the headlines for Xbox versus the place. So, was there the only headline that had Red Dead Redemption was the one where it was dissing the PlayStation 4 version? I think that was the only one that had that was on the Sony side. Now, Xbox boss, proud of how Red Dead Redemption 2 performs on Xbox One X, but play however you can, I think is what he said. Just cuts that off. So that's the one. Get Red Dead Redemption 2 and an Xbox One S or X, save $100. Red Dead Redemption 2 runs best on Xbox One X. Xbox One X reaches new heights. It's the same thing I just read from Forbes. Best Xbox One X and Xbox One S deals and bundles. Red Dead Redemption 2 reaches native 4K on Xbox One X. Save $100 on Xbox One and at Best Buy when you buy Red Dead Redemption 2. How do Red Dead Redemption 2 on PS4 and Xbox One compare? Xbox One boss proud of Red Dead Redemption runs best on Xbox One X. Red Dead Redemption 2 runs best on Xbox One X. Why you should play Red Dead Redemption 2 on Xbox One X. Buy Red Dead Redemption 2, save $100 on Xbox One. Geek deals. Save up to $100 on Red Dead Redemption Xbox One bundles. Red Dead Redemption 2 plays best on Xbox One X with native 4K nigh unlocked. Most anticipated Xbox One games launching next week's Call of Cthulhu, Larry Harry. Okay, that was the first one that wasn't Red Dead. And then the next one is Red Dead. And then two more down, Red Dead. All right, so you know what? It'll be easier to not count. I'll count the Red Dead ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 out of like 24 or 25. The majority of news items was Xbox One X, Red Dead Redemption 2. That's what's up. And meanwhile, on the Sony side, what did they have? One that was dissing them. Everything else was like Spyro, the trilogy is coming. Or whatever. What was the other one? It's so bad. What was the other one? Some goofy. Let me go back. I can't even remember what it was. History of Castlevania. Medieval. That was it. Nothing. The hottest game coming out right now, Red Dead Redemption 2. There's no news about it on the PlayStation. Now, I know a lot of people already have a PlayStation 4, so they're just going to buy it for the console they have. But all this news about the Xbox One X and how dope it is, this is where you should play it, blah, blah, blah. That's something that people are like, wait, what? I thought this was 4K. Also, that's another thing. If people thought the PlayStation 4 Pro was actually a 4K machine, which it really isn't when it counts, they are now finding out the truth that, oh, it's not for, because like on the box, or was there a commercial that says play games in 4K? I'm like, that's a motherfucker, that's a lie, kinda. Like okay, what it should say is the games you want to play are not in 4K. Cause like what Mantis Racing, whatever, that stupid top-down racing game. Yeah, that's 4K native. It's a top-down racing game. It's an indie game. You cannot play Red Dead Redemption 2 native 4K on your PlayStation 4 Pro. Just not gonna happen. You know, and people are learning about this now. Whether they care or not is a whole different story. But if they didn't know before, that's the thing. If they didn't know before, and they're like, I got the best, I want the best, and they realize, oh, the PS4 Pro isn't the best. The Xbox One X is the best. You know? Then, some people are waking up. I think sales of the X are going to rise up. So we'll see. It'll be interesting what the MPD is for, I guess it'll come out in November, for October. Come out in November. Even though it's not, it's like a week from when it comes out to, not even a week actually. So it'll be November, it'll be October, November. We'll see. It might actually be better in November, so we'll find out in December what the numbers are. So, but that's a good deal, man. That Best Buy deal and that the GameSpot deal with $200 trade in plus $100 off with the game, man, that's a good deal. That's a deal. That's like, yo, if you don't have an X, get an X. That's what that was. But and I was thinking, man, I could trade in my OG day one Xbox and give me a raggedy PlayStation. I said this before, PlayStation, just to play the games that I don't have access to, like God of War or Spider-Man and stuff. But I'm looking at Spider-Man, I was like, I don't actually really want to play Spider-Man because I played, like I said, I played Sunset Overdrive to death. Kind of sick of it, even though it's still good and fun to play because it's a good and fun game. I'm sure Spider-Man is the same way, but I'm like, I can't do that. I'm already in one open world game. And I'm trying to get through Forza. Not trying to get through it, but I'm kind of like, I'm going to play it on and off for a while because I want to collect all the cars. I want to paint all the cars. I want to do like, you know, once you get a car, this is what I do. I get a car. It's like, okay, do I need to be a certain class? If I don't, if it's like free for all or something like that, then I can use any car. But if it's like a certain type of car, but the class doesn't matter, I put everything on that joint. I put all the spark plugs on, the air filters, all the rims. I put all the wheelie tires on it. I put the weight. I took the weight off of that bad boy. Put the fins and the freaking air, the whatchamacallit, the spoilers. I do all of that. I don't even put tint on it because I don't want the weight of the tint, the extra ounces of the film to. Okay, I don't do that, but I usually don't put the tint on it because I like to see my little dude inside. But yeah, man, I'm like, yo, I want every car to look fly. So, and I have red, black, and white paint scheme, and I put the all games badges on it. And I usually put like the same rims, the Fisk rims, on the first rim section, and they're the lightest rims. So they always like up my performance, and they're pretty deep dish too. Deep dish, they're pretty good. I'm like, oh, you know what? That's dope. They look dope. They come out like kind of a gunmetal chrome, but one of them I painted white. I usually leave them stock, like the chrome, the dark chrome. But sometimes I paint it. So yeah, man. Ads 05. Asked me way before, do I like Forza 4? Of course I do. Horizon 4, of course. Forza 4 is good too, but Forza Horizon 4 is the best racing game ever created. You know, Gran Turismo kick rocks. Sorry. But, yeah, I got nothing else. I'm done. I'm tired. My body hurt. My body doesn't hurt. Okay, my body does hurt. Does it hurt? I don't. I am kind of a little sore. But, let's go to the video. Let's pull up some music again. Let's see what we got here. Oh, not enough was the last one. So, no. I'm so tired, I can't. Oh, this one I got rhyme on. I don't even have to rhyme. It already has a rhyme on it. Yeah. Yeah. We did it again. We the best. Sorry. Yo, this is one of the few that I actually wrote and recorded. Vacay with Soul FLA. Arrived at the spot for the night we can lay. Crept down to the small hotel arcade. To grab my attention like my name was Derek HIE3. From my surprise, my eyes were wide open. Who can say? All I had to do was play. Blind before I became a graphic, so I mean the colors and the sprites how the scale so smooth. I'm ashamed. I never thought I'd be that dude. You Suzuki, son, I could convey what you did to young S, man. I wish I could pay for a collection of your classics on Xbox One. So the dream is, remember when games were nice and you would roll the dice on price without all of the Sony hype. I just might have to generationally fight through these idiots and fanboys to survive the night check flight before Sony commenced to bite. No original ideas since the Walkman. Like every game at E3 is the game made for you be waiting for. Yeah, until it's up in the store. Alright. Yo, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Kaijudo, Pace, Sully, Shadow Next Gen, who else did in chat? Tag Claw, Bird, DC Nate, DC Nate, everybody, Kazan, the lighter, can't fake make it that by True lighter. Sorry, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Who else is online? Let me see. Sully, Sub-Z, Raginator, Derek H. I don't think I'll ever be reading any more chapters because I forget. And Havoc. 970. Sworn. Sworn. Titanbot. Dupla, I said that already. Zappy. Alright. I appreciate y'all hanging out. What is this one? Oh snap! Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh, I thought I was supposed to. I was supposed to end, but I guess I'm gonna do some more. Yeah, I wrote this song for Sheena Murray. So lovely, she can do everything above her thee. She can really sing, really smooth and beautiful. I can't pretend to change the circuit. Words to redeem. I can't. You can tell I'm kind of tired because I'm and I should be retired. Doing all these things every week and week out. 7 p.m. to 9, I'll be doing it every time. Sunday on the East Coast, that's where you want to be. To see, to hear the beautiful Esgee. Man, I'm more handsome than beautiful, but I can say that because I have some hands. That's the way we do it. Yeah, that's one of those tracks. What's this one? Yeah. 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 Wah. Yeah. You ready? I think I had a sample in this too, but I don't remember. I think there's a lady screaming in it or something. Here she comes. Yo. Esgee, that's me. We be doing it. We be trying to fly palm the blue in it. I be gonna go play my ex. And yes, who's next to see how I flex? My muscles be bubbling, yo. I just can't be getting out of trouble when I see something really nice. Summer graphics hurt at heart, but no, I switched my mind when I saw this one game and I said, yo, my heart will never be the same. Now I do care about that, but I think some things are more important. So, yeah, I just wanna write some down, you know what? I could write some songs to a lot of these. I think I'm gonna take all these old beats and I'm gonna write some stuff to them because they just sitting there, you know? Yeah, that's the hook right there. I haven't figured anything out, but yeah, let's go, let's flow, everybody, let's go, yo. Alright, so now we're gonna do a Cardi B. Yo, I'ma just spin in the flow. I'ma just dig it though. I'ma just flow. I'ma just blow it up. I'ma just fill up your cup. I'ma just what? How you feel when I just How you feel when I just whip? How you feel? I'ma just I'ma just be. That is the brother, no other Esgee. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Yeah. What up? Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, that's it. I got no more. I got distracted. I ain't gonna lie. I got distracted by Discord. Tag Club with some stuff about Just V. But I appreciate y'all hanging out for real. Every time I'm gonna do that every time though, cause I need to practice. Even though I still need to practice, so I'll jump on about 10 minutes early. Sundays 7 p.m. Eastern, New York time. Even though I'm not in New York, still. And I'll bust out some freestyles or do some free questions. Y'all can come in early, around 6:50, ask me some questions about wherever. And we'll do that before we get into talking about video games. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows on Mixer. Y'all the best. Ads 05 and Slaughter Frog 25. Preach. And everybody else, everybody in Discord, allgames.com/live. Remember, go there for the juicy. If you got your TuneIn app, and you don't have I don't really like that one. Nope. Oh man. These are my video game soundtrack joints. But anyway, yeah, everybody in Discord, appreciate allgames.com/live. Go there, join the stuff. Anyway, also there's a lot of other there's a lot of other shows on All Games. Oh, there it is. A lot of other shows on All Games. So if you go to allgames.com/live during the week, let's see, Friday nights at 6:30. Potbelly Gamer, they're Canadian dudes. They're good. I like them. They're funny. Dead Pixel Live's on Thursday at 9:30. That's East, so it's 6:30 Eastern, Western, 9:30 Eastern. Who else? Fantastic Forum. Wow, level play 42, level 1. B Team, Shieldcast. I'm forgetting something. Mom's Minute used to be. I don't know if she's coming back. Whatever. She kind of comes in on DPL every now and again. Fantastic. Did I say Fantastic Forum? Fantastic Forum. Premier comic book show. They're funny guys and very into comics. Very knowledgeable about the subjects. So I'm forgetting something, but that's okay because I'm old and senile. And that's it. Tilt-a-wait. 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 I appreciate ya. I appreciate ya. I appreciate ya. Later, All Games.